it's very difficult for me to come to a conclusion that supports staff recommendation when I think of those constituents who view their dog or their cat as an extension of their family, and then with the limited knowledge that I have of a program in the city of Pasadena many years ago called the Human Betterment Foundation, and it sterilized African American servicemen. No, I am not drawing a conclusion that this is anything similar to that. All I'm saying is that's what comes to mind because I'm familiar with that particular program under the guise of eugenics. And so this is going to be more than an easy vote for me tonight. And I appreciate your responses to all of the questions.
As far as Mr. Kennedy goes, I thought it was very interesting that he brought up eugenics because he's bringing it up while still talking about the proposed ordinance for all dogs, mandatory sterilization stuff, and he hears that and it's like, well, I'm familiar with that kind of stuff through, I think he mentioned the Human Betterment Foundation and sterilizing black people, which has gone on. Just Google what eugenics is. That's what it is. It's forcing the sterilization of different proponents of society. Like the Nazis did that. It's been done here in this country. The very high societal classes have many times proposed sterilizing those that they deem to be below them so that they can only intermingle and interbreed with superior beings. It's just nonsensical concepts, basically, but it's a real thing. It sounds crazy to us, but people promote eugenics. People promote there's climatologists out there that say, well, the earth has way too many people, we should kill off half the population and stuff. There's literal scientists that will say this type of stuff. So eugenics is a real thing, and it's very interesting that Mr. Kennedy brought it up, because you bring it back to pit bulls, which he hasn't addressed yet because he was actually not present when they opted to go back to the pit bull targeting and then vote for it and all that stuff to craft the ordinance. He wasn't there. So bringing the eugenics topic back up in regards to pit bulls is even more relative because they're targeting specific types of dogs that look a certain way. So if he had a problem with it from an all dogs perspective, you would think that it would absolutely relate to him for the pit bull specific or the pit bull type thing, because saying pit bull specific is like a oxymoron, because that's those things don't even go together. But on the pit bull topic, the eugenics is way more relative and way more relevant than when he brought it up. And he's a sharp dude. You listen to what he says and kind of his takes on certain things, and he's listening, he's taking it in, and it's interesting that he has a history with the NAACP. So he has a deep history with race relations. So the issue of visually targeting groups based on the intention to criminalize them should resonate with him, and the fact that he brought up eugenics should show that he is close to seeing this for what it is, or should be. And I have faith that he does and he will.